We're good? I think we got it. All right, cool. Hello, hello. Welcome. Just gonna do a quick test. All right, we're trying a lot of new things here on YouTube. First time streaming here on YouTube for like 2 years. Last time I streamed on YouTube, it was back in 2020, like right at the beginning of the pandemic. So it was like April 2020 last time I streamed on YouTube. So usually I've been on Twitch. Been doing that, been on Reddit, been on TikTok, trying everything. But we're back here on YouTube, just trying to see what's changed on YouTube Live in the past past 2 years, and trying out some new stuff. We got the RC505. This is pretty much brand new, the second version. Still trying to figure it out. Still trying to work my way around it, wrap my head around it. I think that's a better word for it. And we have this camera that we're using. It's crazy, it can follow me around, so I'm excited about that. So for the first part of the stream, I am just going to jam on the RC505, just try to get used to it with this whole setup. And then we're gonna move on to working on a set for an online music festival. And this is honestly the first set I've ever made, like ever. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but you know what? There's a first time for everything, and we're gonna make it work. It'll be all right, you know? It's gonna be a great learning experience, so let's do it, man. All right, so let's go back to the first one here, switch it up. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's go just set this up. Intro, record, set that. Okay. Slow that down a bit. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. Just want to record that one part. Fuck. Totally missing. right, let's try it again. What? Why is it not stopping? What? Alright, so it just didn't record that.
How's it not working?
Oh, okay, I get it. I don't even know what I'm making right now. What am I doing, man? Hey. What's going on? We got people in here. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
What is going on, guys? We got people in here. This is so cool. First time streaming on YouTube on this channel. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. How you guys doing tonight? Trying a lot of new things here, you guys. First time streaming on YouTube. First time using this camera. First time using this in front of people. Still trying to figure this thing out. But I'm loving this so far. It's great. Super powerful. It's a looping machine. It's the RC505. You probably have seen it in beatbox battles. That's what inspired me to get it. I thought it'd be cool to incorporate this looper into this entire setup. So basically what you're seeing right here, this is all like standalone production, computerless setup. So I have the MPC, which has the drums, and you can program stuff in here. might just make something like that, some like super ratchet thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, Justin, how's the music going? I know you sent me that little loop that you sent. That was cool, man. Then even on this thing, you can add make like a reggae type beat. You can add all sorts of effects on this one. Doing great. Learning a lot. Awesome, man. That's good, dude. Progress is always good. Me too, dude. With all this this whole setup, still learning. But you know what, man? That's what makes life worth it. Just always keep learning stuff, you know. What happened? Oh, okay. There you go. This thing is so fun, man. Code 5 Art, how's it going? I'm pretty sure I got turned on to your channel with the Final Fantasy remix that blew my mind. Awesome, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was, I'm glad I can just release music now. I don't know, like as someone who's been making music for a really long time, just being able to kind of put it out there into the world, that's the whole point, right? And I felt like for so long that I had kept the music and all the art to myself, and keeping all that stuff to yourself it makes it useless, you know. But I guess it was just a real, like over the pandemic has just been a really big growth period for me. Basically everything you see here, all this gear I bought in the last 2 years. So over the pandemic, I got all this stuff. It started with this, the Korg, and then MPC and the SP and all that stuff. But I feel like I'm at a good place right now. You know, it feels good to actually make stuff and put it out. Go figure, right? Breakbeat game is solid. Thanks, man. That snare is a little bit extra though. It's just way too big of a snare. Like I didn't even know I had this on my MPC, but it's so ridiculous. Oh, it doesn't help that I have gate reverb on the RC. My favorite Final Fantasy. You know what? The first one I ever played was Final Fantasy VIII. This is 1998. I remember this so vividly. I was 8, maybe 9 years old. I bought Final Fantasy VIII from Circuit City in the mall, and it was brand new, completely sealed, completely wrapped. I was so stoked. It was $50, which was like $1 million when I was 9 years old. Brought Final Fantasy VIII home, opened the case, and there were 2 disc 2s in there. There was no disc 1. There was no disc 1 in there. And I was like, wait, what? So I was like, just to not confuse myself, I wrote disc 1 with a Sharpie on the CD that said disc 2 just to not confuse myself. And I put it in my PlayStation, and it was like, please insert disc 1. And I was like, what the hell, dude? How does that work? How did that happen? So me and my dad returned it at the mall, and then they almost like didn't let us take it back because I had written disc 1 on it. And that's just my memory. My first Final Fantasy that I played was 8. But yeah, I started with 8 and not 7 because 8 had just come out. I didn't really know about Final Fantasy at the time when I was 8, so I was like, oh, I want the new one, right? I want the new Final Fantasy, not knowing that Final Fantasy 7 was like the best one, basically. But what really caught my eye was the Final Fantasy VIII's intro cinematic, which blew my mind in 1998 or 99. And now I've watched it recently. I'm like, dude, this is for sure like 90s CG graphics, but it's still like I didn't even play the game really. I would watch the intro cinematic over and over. And then I got Final Fantasy VII, like the greatest hits version with the green stripe for PS1. And those are honestly the only 2 I ever played. I didn't get anything after that, not 9, 10, 11, 12. Only stuck with Final Fantasy 8 and 7. And then I went back and played like the first one, third one. I've been jumping around, so. Yeah, 7 is my favorite, probably. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, like when I made that, how does the stream look, guys? I'm curious, because it's saying that my bitrate is really high, and if it's too choppy, I can try to turn it down, so just let me know. Also, YouTube's analytics are like not right, because it says no one's watching right now. Apparently people are, right? All right, let's take a break from making music right now. That was just kind of a jam, just to get some practice in. But let's move on to this. Looks good, stream is good, stream is good, awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear there's actually people in here, because YouTube is telling me there are 0 viewers in here, but there's 2 people talking. So, okay. All right, anyways, I am playing my first online festival, or any festival for that matter, in June. I think it's coming up in June. Actually, probably July. The deadline's June 15th. So I've been working on this mix, I guess you could call it, not a DJ set because I'm pre-doing all of this, but I plan on doing live VJ visuals with a program called Resolume Arena. Oh no, personal information. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So I have no idea how this program works. I just downloaded it last night, and I'm going to try to figure it out. So if you guys have used Resolume ever before, feel free to let me know and teach me, please, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But the goal is to... I have the trial version, but this is what you can do with it. All right? So right here, in the top left, you can like trigger different visuals. And it's all in time. You can add like different effects on it. You can distort it. You can do all this crazy RGB separation, stuff like that. This is all like stock music. This is not my stuff. Just FYI. But you can. So, how do I stop? Oh my God, stop. Okay. Anyways, so I'm trying to learn Resolume. I'm planning on. All right, I gotta close this because it has that audio watermark on it. So that's a VJ program that I'm trying to learn, so I can play this set. So I can import this set into Resolume and VJ live instead of DJ because I don't know how to DJ. So this is what I got so far. Let's run through it. Actually, we're gonna skip the first transition because it's not good. So what we're hearing right now is Surf. The song is called Idio Savan. Hear how bad this transition is right now? It's how bad this transition is. I have no idea how to make a mix at all. This is not my forte at all. This is not my wheelhouse. I'm completely... Also, check out, I'm completely out of my element making this. I can produce, like I kind of know my way around making music, but so if I'm making this L because that triggers the digital zoom. I love this thing. This is this camera is ridiculous, dude. Like it can follow me around. Like, or hold on, you got to do this so it can follow you around. There you go. All right, we're good. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, dude? This is the most future-ass thing I own. This is how you know you're in the future, man. This is how you know you're in the future. You show this to someone, you're like, yeah, that's really futuristic. This is the epitome of the future. Like if you asked me when I was 5 years old, like, what do you think the future looks like? This, dude, this is what the future looks like. Oh shit. Sometimes it loses me, but this is what the future looks like. Hey. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Like, I stand up. Oh, there I am. Cool. Oh shit, it lost me. What the fuck? I'll never not be freaked out by this thing. Oh. What did the camera run me? It's about $200, like $220, somewhere around there. But it is a webcam. It's the OBS bot, OBS bot, tiny 4K camera. I think that's what they call it. Could have come up with a better name, but that's what it's called. It's the OBS bot, tiny 4K, OBS bot. I'm using OBS to run this stream right now. Yeah, I didn't even know this existed. Like that, like until like this week or last week. I'm like, dude, I might need that for streaming because it makes everything so much more dynamic, so much more engaging, so much cooler to watch than just like a static, Logitech on the top of my monitor. This basically takes away the need for multiple cameras because that's what I was doing before. I had a bunch of different cameras set up, like one over here, like on this side, on this table, and then one over here just to capture everything. But now, like, dude, wait, problem solved. Sometimes you gotta like as to retrack you. I think it's just because it's really dark. Well, now we're putting it to its limits, testing it. But come on, man, I'm not touching anything. I'm just. Yeah, this is wait. Yeah, I think it's because it's super dark that it's not able to track me as well as it usually does. But hey, man, pretty stoked on this. Anyways, let's check out this mix I'm working on, guys. So this is the first transition. This is my first mix I've ever made, like ever. Ever. And I'm learning a lot. Learning what music sounds good together. I don't know. Did it lose me again? I'm like an idiot trying to get this to work. Please work. Why is it not working? Okay, there you go. Oh, you can't do it like manually. Can you do it manually? Alright. How do I zoom out? Okay, there you go. Cool. Why is it not tracking me anymore? What? Did I break it already? I think it's broken. Is it really broken right now? What? Why is it not moving? Okay, so we got the digital zoom.
high hopes, you had it all, but just another splinter. Never hold the whole distraction. Half heart, you're reaching up, guess it gets
This
familiar.
is On
Just
Planets.
talking about enough.
Don't Think So Hard. Dude, I found On Planets recently. He's signed to Bitbird.
All your
This
stars
guy's amazing. He just released an EP.
seem far
Oh,
apart.
it's so good. It's like
Bright eyed
chillingly good.
sunset. You stayed out in the dark, but you waited up for nothing. Don't take that shit to heart. Don't think so hard. Don't think so hard. Don't think so hard. Don't think so hard. And the ends get far apart, but you can't take those things to heart. Don't think so hard.
That is so loud. Let's go ahead and turn that down a little bit. Again, we're working on a set for an online festival that I got invited to do. It's happening in July. First mix / set I've ever made. Don't really know what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. Oh no. Oh no. Let's get that kick. There you go. So I have like 12 minutes, no, like 11 minutes worth of stuff, of music, and like 8 more minutes left to go. Let's listen to that transition. Again, this is my first set I've ever put together. That's not bad, right? I think. I'll take it.
Can you show me a miracle?
There's a smiley thing on my... What? Where did that come from? questionable transition right here. Very questionable. Is it like kosher to mix two different vocals together?
Show me a miracle.
So what I have on the automation is the miracle vocals, low pass filter descending, and then on the next track, the low pass is ascending. So I don't know, that sounds kind of, I just had the idea, but
Show me a miracle.
I don't know, because it's not in the same key either, so it sounds kind of like off. But if I transpose it, that might work. This is Underscores remix of Feather. Wait, what happened? It's not muted, is it? Strange. Oh. Automation. Automation. There you go. All right, let's shift this over. I was doing a lot of shifting around earlier today, so let's get it to where it needs to be. I almost ran over a kid on my one wheel about an hour ago. Like legit, kid wasn't looking where they were going. They were like spinning around in a circle, and I was coming straight towards them and like trying to actively avoid them. And they just like kept spinning in a circle towards me, like a vortex coming towards me. And I was like, dude, how do you not see me? Like I'm trying to actively avoid you. And like they just obliviously kept like trying to get in my way. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to run over your ass. And like I stopped like right here. I managed to slow down, and they were just like, oh, oh, oh. And I was like, all right, cool, man. Anyways, cool story, huh? Great. Amazing, amazing. It's a little early. Also, I'm not doing any of this to tempo. Like I started doing it to tempo. I'm gonna move this closer. This thing, I think this thing is broken now. Oh, there you go. Okay. So if it says unlock, that means it's okay. Cool. Anyways, so this is my first time, like I said, making a set or a mix or anything like that. And I am, to say the least, learning a lot doing this, because I'm pretty sure I should be doing this to like the tempo and automating the tempo to whatever the current track that's playing is, and I'm not doing that at all. So I feel like I'm just doing all of this completely wrong, like doing it the hard way. You know how you have to do things the hard way before you can figure it out and do it right. That's how I feel like. That's how I feel like making a set. Like I'm doing this. I'm like using an abacus when calculate. I just deleted everything. I'm using an abacus when calculators have existed for a really long time. Not hundreds of years. How long have calculators existed? Is that like 1960? Like when was the first calculator was for sure as big as like a room. You know how computers were like the size of a room before, and now they're just like this big or even smaller. Isn't that crazy? Dial-up was a thing. There was a time when dial-up internet was the fastest internet you could get. Like, dial-up was so inconvenient. I used to piss off my parents so much because we had dial-up. We didn't get dial-up or cable until way later. Like everyone else had better internet than dial-up for years, and my parents were just like, no, dial-up's still good. Dial-up's fine. Why would you need anything faster? Why would you need anything faster than dial-up?
Okay.
So when all my friends had cable internet, they had DSL, they could play Counter-Strike on the internet. They could play Gunbound. They could play MapleStory. And I tried to play with them on my dial-up connection, and I would end up lagging everyone out. And they all hated me because I still had dial-up. True story. But anyways, because I had dial-up and I wanted to stay online all the time, I would just keep it on. Like I would leave the house and keep it on. And my parents would never be able to like call anyone. This is before like cell phones were a thing, like a big thing. So I would just leave dial-up on for like hours, for like 12 hours at a time. And my parents got so mad. I like blew up our family computers twice because I was making music, learning how to make music like this. I was learning how to edit videos, which is basically what I do for a living now. So if I hadn't done that, I would not be sitting here right now with all of this stuff. Wait. It's not working. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. So, hey, Code 5 Art. Hey, welcome to my first ever YouTube stream. You're like the first official viewer. So, if I had a clapping thing, I would clap for you, but I got. So thank you, Code 5 Art. You're the first official. You and Justin are the first official viewers here at YouTube, on the YouTube stream. So thanks, man, or lady, or however you choose to be identified. It's the very first one ever. You have to keep it on if you wanted to download a video clip. Yeah, and if you had LimeWire or Kazaa, like you had to keep it on overnight to download a single song. Remember those days? You know how like adults that are older than us, like boomers, are like, back in my day, it's like, no, this is really back in our day when you had to use dial-up and it took a day to download a movie, or like a week to download a movie, or a day to download a song on dial-up, right? And like the transfer rate was like 1 kilobit per second or something. Seriously, like 1 kilobit, and then it would slow down to like 0.000, and then it would just like cancel. And then you'd finish downloading it like a day later, and it was like not the song you wanted. Or it was like the worst quality and had like watermarks on it and stuff. It was just like a rip from the radio or something. Like someone recorded the radio with a microphone and then like recorded it to tape, and then used like the shitty microphone that came with 90s computers and then like put it into their headphones. And then that's like the file you got, like a 4.5 megabyte file of that quality music. You're like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, I can bring this with me anywhere. I love the future. Cool. I don't know where to go after that. I have 8 more minutes of music that I need to play. So, Code 5 Art, if you have any suggestions, if you've been listening to any music lately that you think would fit with this mix, feel free to let me know, man. I'm totally open. I've been like searching. I went out for a walk and I was just like saving everything on Spotify and SoundCloud. Like, oh, that could work. That could work. Because I don't really make mixes. I've never made like a mix that's going to be played in front of people. So I don't even know like what sound, like what would, I listen to mixes, so I guess that's like the real like educational part, is listen to other people's mixes. Take note of what sounds good. But when it comes to the music that I listen to, I feel like it's just so all over the place, and finding songs that sound good together is the real challenge. And creating a mood, I think, with a set of songs, like a playlist. I was never really into making like mixtapes or playlists, so now this is the time, I guess, to figure it out. Yeah, you had to keep it on if you wanted to download a video clip. Yeah, dial-up, dude. Dial-up still exists, right? You can still use like dial-up internet. Like you can. Some people still need it. Net zero. We had Net Zero. We had AOL, of course. Netscape. Yeah, Netscape. That was the shit. Texting in high school, that was just when it was becoming a thing. I got a crash, good luck with your mix, glad I could hang on your stream. Thanks, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening and thanks for hanging out. Just trying a bunch of new things here, just a lot of new things. This is the year where a lot has been happening already, so yeah, thank you. I'll probably switch over to TikTok after this, see how that works. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm glad. This was a cool first stream on YouTube here. Just figuring out how things work, like the interface and everything. So, yeah, like middle of nowhere, still probably use dial-up. I think they use like satellite internet. Man, crazy. And here I am complaining about like, if my speed dips below like 500 megabits, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Anyways, all right, dude, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to try to, improve on the stream slowly but surely. Going to try to make it a consistent thing, streaming on all different platforms, Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, then Twitch occasionally, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Code 5 Art, thank you. See you soon, hopefully. And I actually, hold on, let me look at it on this computer. I found this song here. Let me get on this computer so you can see it. So we got like songs. These are two Oh, I can put this song too. But I already used an underscore.
And the stars and the stars and the stars and the stars. Where did you fall? Where did you go?
I already used an underscore song though, so I don't know. This song's crazy. This was on my Discover Weekly on Spotify. I just listened to it 2 hours ago, and this song is crazy, man. It's so cathartic. Like crazy. I kind of want to use this as like the last song, but I don't know if it'll mesh well. That's crazy. I've never heard of them before. Merlot? Is it just like... Oh, here you go. It's the most popular song right here. Wait, what? Who are these guys? Merlot is a Manchester-based DJ, producer, visual artist, breathing new life into the club experience, known for a unique brand of intricate, colorful electronic music. Dude. This is something else. Oh, this is so dope. Thank you, Discover Weekly. Okay, so I found that song, Primal from Merlot, and Petrichor by Tech Genesis and Quiet Bison. That, I think that goes. I think that might actually work. I don't know, that might be, okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. All right, Petrichor. See if I can find that on SoundCloud and download it. All right. Anyways, this is cool. First YouTube stream ever on this channel. So thanks to. Whoops. That was halfway through Omega. Gonna try to put that in the set too. Anyways, Justin, Code 5 Art. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. First YouTube stream on this channel. Good times. I'm going to switch it over to TikTok, and we'll keep the night going from there. All right, you guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys next time. Wait, it's not working.